I did this, you just sat there. I gave you the pickup. They have a transition. Okay, violas, would you play that last measure? They, see, it helps if you listen when I'm talking. That saves a lot of time. A lot of time. Great deal of time. Did you know that this is, I'm not even supposed to be talking? A good conductor doesn't talk. Would you play for them the measure before A? 1, 2, play with the pickup. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2, 3 notes. Come on, 1, 2. Okay, so that's your lead. And we want to hear that at natural before I give you your pickup. But you all have to be ready. Bows should be on the strings at all times, even when you're not playing, so that when you get your cue, you're there. If you're like this, how long is it going to take for you to get in? Oh yeah, I need a time. Oh, where we at? Total waste of time. Come on, guys, you're too good for this. You really are. You really are. 1. Let's take it from the top again. I like what you're doing with the notes. You're feeling the piece. You think you aren't, but you are, because the piece is asking to be played. I don't hear choppiness, and I want to keep it nice and smooth. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, and... The ending. The ending. Mr. Hershaw told me you all didn't like this piece. Nah, I don't. I feel like you feel it. You feel it?
I feel it.
Okay. Okay. I know it's not what you're playing traditionally, but the ending. Now, what kind of a piece do you think it was? Is it? What kind of a piece do you think it is? What does it bring to your mind when you say it's beautiful? Huh? It's soothing. Okay, so what happens if we end the last note and we do that? What are we doing? What do these instruments do? How do they play? What is this? They make what? Okay, what are we doing? We are the ones who are written out the vibration. We start the sound and it goes out like that. So every movement we make, that's why we go going in the same direction. We try to keep everything uniform because we're dealing with vibrations. And we are, for lack of a better term, we're the bringers of the light. So think of it, we're bringing the light, and the light is going everywhere. It's like we're supposed to be carrying the light. We're supposed to be carrying it gently because this is supposed to be soothing. Is it soothing? If I had a flashlight and it was doing this, there has to be, like a cat following it on the wall. That's what we do. So you have to respect what it is you do, because this is very powerful. What you guys do, you don't know it. Some of you in here are going to become great musicians. You may not play with the Raleigh Symphony, or you may not play with the North Carolina Symphony, but that will not stop you. You will still become great musicians. You'll wake up one day and you'll say, I don't know what it is I want to do. And then you'll say, well, what is it I'm good at? What really brings me pleasure? You're going to figure it out. Oh my goodness, I never thought. Because you don't pick this, it picks you. It chooses you based on your dedication. Well, it does. No, music chooses the person. And it's based on how much are you willing to give. If you're willing to give, you can have it all. If you only want a little bit, if you just want to follow somebody, you will not get the immense satisfaction that comes with being a musician. When we stop, the reason I had you do this, and this is something that you probably do in this video, when you stop, we're dealing with vibrations. When you take the audience on a trip, and I like to think that every piece, you're taking them on a trip. Because you're evoking memories, even if you play Mary Had a Little Lamb. There's somebody in the audience that used to take violin lessons that for whatever reason didn't take violin lessons anymore. Or they may be from Europe, or they may be from overseas somewhere where it's prolific. And that creates a memory. Oh, they can think about grandmother. Oh, you take them on a trip. They may come to see you perform, but then when the music, they get caught up in the music and they go somewhere else. Now, when you bring them back, it's up to you. Do you want to, after that piece, you want to give them a crash landing? Okay. Stop playing abruptly and then we do this. What you want to do is you're in charge of that. You're in charge of that moment. You're in charge of that mood. Whether you like the song or not, it has nothing to do with that. Western music is based on 12 tones. The way we dish them out determines if it's country, rock and roll, folk, jazz, classical, okay? It's how you dish it out. So whether you like the piece, that has no bearing on it. Your job is to bring it. So always be aware, be mindful of it, and when you stop a piece, depending on what kind of piece it is, if it's exciting, like the Rosny eating something from outer space, okay, you can do something exciting because that's where you want it. But for something like this, is if you don't bring them down right, you'll wreck them. Okay? Oh, thank you. It has been truly a pleasure. May I have your cards, please? I'm about to go home, but I go home feeling good because you all made me feel good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. M.